Welcome, everyone. You are about to embark on a journey through the universe as you indulge in this extraordinary essence of enlightened, empowered, evolved. Let the show begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just in time. Greetings, I'm Luke Bryan Smith, and welcome to Enlightened, Empowered, Evolved, where we educate, motivate, and liberate you through enlightening dialogues, empowering music, and evolving content. I know everyone's doing well, and everything is unfolding perfectly. I'm excited yet again because my next guest is a holistic and spiritual self actualization coach, artist, conscious entrepreneur, and a whole lot more. But without further ado, allow me to introduce to you Verena Spilker. How are you doing today, Verena?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm super happy to be here, Ruth.
Yes, and I'm happy and thankful to be here at this present moment, engaging here with you. And I also want to express my sincerest gratitude because I believe that time is one of our most precious assets. And for you to choose to spend even a moment of your time in the history of your timeline here with me on Enlightened, Empowered, Evolved, I just want to say thank you very much once again.
Very welcome. I'm super happy to connect to you and to your audience, and I'm grateful for you for
Yes, yes,
creating.
yes. So, yes, absolutely. You are very welcome, Verena. And yes, thank you. Let's get right into it. So, holistic and spiritual self-actualization coach. Let's start there. Can you give us a little insight on that, how that came about, and what does that all entail? Give us a little framework around that.
Yes.
All right.
So, I'm. I guess where I would like to start is that to create a better world, or a world where we can all live in peacefully, we need to know ourselves,
Right.
and this is where the self-actualization comes from for me, because I believe the more we know who we are, the better we can work with each other and talk to each other. And the holistic part is because we need to look into our body, mind, and spirit, into all
Mm,
parts of our lives to be
right.
our best selves.
Right.
And the spiritual part is because we're spiritual beings,
Mm,
and that connection is important as well.
wow. That is amazing. And I totally resonate with what you just said. Yes, yes. Being in alignment, being just everything that you say, peace and just harmony and balance, everything just yes, that is absolutely amazing. And you're also an artist as well. And as you mentioned prior to us going on here, that behind you, you created that as well. So give us a little insight on you being an artist. How did that come about? Have you always been an artist, and what type of artist? We can see, you know, behind you, you are an artist. Yes. Give us a little insight on that.
Okay, so I mean, art is something that has always come naturally to me, the same way that my spiritual connection has always been natural for me, and like a deep connection to God, to the Creator, to spirit, to the universe, however you may want to call it. And this is actually a drawing, a picture I created for an oracle card that I designed, um, which is about source energy. So this
Mm.
card represents source energy, the expansion, the explosion, the going out into the world.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's absolutely beautiful. Wow, and what did you use to create that? Just colored pencils? I mean, what did you use?
No, this is aquarelle, like watercolor.
Oh, watercolor. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. I love just looking at unique you know, artistic pieces. It's just amazing. Especially the older I get. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old, but I love, things like that excite me now. Just looking at people's unique art, statues, pictures, sculptures. Yeah, I love all that. Um,
And I think that is essentially the essence of life, right? We're
right.
here to create. We're
To create.
here to express ourselves in
Right.
whichever way we can. And for many
Yes.
people, like for me, art is a very natural expression. It's how I entered the world, like a gift that I was given. And for different people, it can be different things. And
Mm,
for some people, it's cooking. For some people, it's speaking. For some people, it's making business, you know, like we each
Right.
have different ways of creating and
Y-
expressing. And I
Yes.
think this is,
Wow. Very well articulated. And yes, I would like to highlight that. Yeah, we're all here to express ourselves, to create and be artistic in some way. Like you
yeah,
said,
like
there's many
anyway,
ways.
anyway, yeah,
Yeah, there's many ways, to express yourself, and there's no limit to that. So yes, if I even started to list a few, it still won't cover all the possible ways that we can be artistic, that we can
yeah,
express ourselves. And I do believe that we are all artists in some way. We are all creators in some
yes,
way. Yeah, and that is our purpose, to create something and to
yeah,
align with it. And yes,
yeah.
amazing, amazing. So also, you're a conscious entrepreneur. What is that?
So these are the cards actually that I created from this drawing that I
Okay.
have, which are the source cards. One is the source and one is the anti-source, you might call it.
Oh, wow. Yes. And what do you use that for?
Um, well, these two cards in particular you can use for anything because I think they are the most essential question that we have to ask ourselves in anything that we do. Like, are we making a decision that is based on love, or are we making a decision that is based on fear? Are we making a decision that is going into expansion, or are we going one that is going into distraction? And right, like this is what we always have to negotiate all our lives with everything that we do. And
You know,
so
wow. Wow, no, keep going. You're just exciting me what you're saying. Keep going. I don't want you to lose your flow, your thought.
no, that, but like, and so these particular two cards you can use for anything, like in any situation, in any life situation that you're in. And when you don't know the answer, when you don't know by heart if this is the right thing to do or not, the cards can help you. So the whole oracle cards deck is an archetypal oracle card deck, and that can help you to discover yourself in many different ways.
Wow, amazing, Verena. And you know why I got so excited, because it sounds simple, but yet complex when you say that you apply that to every aspect of life. And it is true. Any decision, any words you're about to say, anything, it's either elevating you and
Yeah,
helping you, or causing you to go back in every
everything.
circumstance,
Yeah,
everything. And it sounds so simplistic, but it can be, we make it complicated.
we make it complicated. It is
Yes,
really
yes.
basic. If you have a good connection to your heart, you can make your life very easy when you just follow your heart.
Wow. That is absolutely amazing. And thank you for shining a light on that, reminding us of that, affirming that. Yeah, it is. It's as simple as that. Whatever you're about to do, whatever you're about to say, whatever you think, is it conducive to growth, peace, happiness?
Yeah.
Or, yes, simple, amazing, simple yet amazing. And
Yeah.
yes, so you're also a conscious entrepreneur, right? Can you just give us a little insight on why you call yourself a conscious entrepreneur?
Well, because I think this is a holistic approach, right? We have
Right.
all aspects of our lives that we need to combine and we
Mm,
need to make a living. And so entrepreneurship for me is a way to have freedom in that aspect
right.
because I can create, and what I started to build up is a sustainable business directory
Mhm.
where I especially highlight products, services made by women, but by all people.
Right.
But for as long as we don't have equality, we need to set our focus to create that equality, right?
Right. Right.
And
That,
so for me, that is also a way to give back because there are so many amazing products out there and people working on amazing things, and building up this network of conscious entrepreneurs helps to highlight everyone and yeah, and connect everyone so that we can grow together.
wow. Again, simple yet amazing. And truth.
and
And, that,
fun.
and when I say truth, that means that resonates with here in me when you say
Yeah,
that. That's what I consider truth. Whatever
yeah,
resonates with my soul.
yeah.
That's amazing. So also, can you give us some insight on your Creatrix School? How did
Yes.
that come about and what is it about? Give us a little a few details about this and how it came into, reality.
Um, it's basically teaching everything that we never learned in school, how we can bring clarity and confidence and connection into every aspect of our lives. And it has 13 different chapters. 10 I finished already.
Mm,
Um, and so they are like each 4-week courses
right.
about a different topic, and people can join for the whole year to cover all topics or take each course individually.
Mm,
And so, like, the topics that we cover are family, relationships, friendships, community. Those are like the more soul related topics. And then we have body movement, food, homes, what else, abundance, what we need for the material aspects in our lives and for our personal well being and interacting in the world. Because I often think, like, we need our body. Our
right.
body is what keeps us alive. Like, we have an eternal soul that continues to be, but for this lifetime we have our body, and so we need to learn to take very good care of our body, because without it we're not alive. And then the third aspect is the mind, where we talk about purpose and growth and self-actualization and mindfulness and these kinds of things, so that we build a basis. Because I feel a lot of people have so much insecurity
Right.
about what they're doing. And the Creatrix School, I'm not giving people answers, I'm asking them questions so that
Mm,
they can find their own answers and build that strength from within to shine, to be themselves, to know themselves, and to share that with other people.
wow. Wow, that is absolutely amazing again, Verena. I use that word amazing a lot because when I say it, it's not just because it's just a word I've heard other people say, but it's when I say amazing, it's just something, again, that resonates with my soul, something that is in harmony and balance with, in alignment with my frequency. And that's why I say amazing, because I believe that we are all amazing beings. And when we tap into, our purposes, our true purposes, our inner truth, and we we shine a light on that, and our intentions are to elevate ourselves and other people, it's always amazing because
Um,
yes, yes, yes. And how can people, while we're talking about that, how can people connect with these courses that you have created? Can you share with us here live, audibly, a link that people can check it out? And yeah,
yes, it's my name.com, verenaspilker.com.
okay,
So, uh,
verenaspilker.com.
.com.
Okay, and I'll be sure because I have all that. I'm looking at it right now. You've sent me the link, so they will definitely be incorporated in the description of the video and audio, so that people can just go and click on those links. So yes, you're still developing more and more aspects of this course as well as you're
Yes,
going along.
there's
Yes,
there's
that's
one coming up, 3 more lessons coming up, but like most of it is done and the rest is already there. It's just not on paper yet. And it's been a next, like, I've learned so much creating this course as well, because I get a lot of guidance from spirit, and
mm,
so I'm not doing the work alone. And oftentimes when I create the lessons, I get help and I'm directed to share information so that people have the best benefit from the work that we're doing and to
wow.
blossom and thrive.
Wow, and thank you for sharing that. And I have to elaborate this. We are uh, conduits, we are receptors, all are so to speak. And what I mean is that we're all connected. We're all connected to source. We're all connected to the universe. So when you tune into that, just like a radio, when you get on the right frequency, you're not working alone.
Yeah,
We're working as a collective for one, and we're working and we're drawing our energy and our information from source itself, from the universe, from God, if you will. And
yeah,
I totally resonate with that because um, that was where I got this idea. I don't feel I came up with the idea myself. It was given to me to even create this podcast and to highlight and share information like this and to
yeah,
engage and just the whole process of attracting the right people, the right souls here to engage with me. I'm totally in the flow of that, and
yeah,
I know it that I always attract the right person
yeah,
that I need to attract in my experiences, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
yeah. I agree. And it's like such an undervalued possibilities that we have as humans, right? Because
Right.
this is not what we learn in school. And
Mm.
this is also what this course is about, because you first have to limit all the chatter that is coming from everywhere so that you can actually hear what's going on inside of you.
Wow.
And for that, you have to find the strength to say no to other things that are going on around you.
Yes, you have to give a no so that you can say yes to what's meant for you.
Yeah,
And um, it can be hard. It can be a bit scary, but I think we all have it within us to do so. And you are a prime example of what's happening when you do that, and so am I. And that's why we're here together to
yeah,
even share this message and creating these amazing, you know, projects I don't want to really put a title, but just creating and
encounters and possibilities. Yeah,
yes, yes, and showing these possibilities to not only ourselves, because we're still learning ourselves, but showing other
every day.
people yeah, as well. And it's just amazing. And I really love how even in the process of what you're creating, as far as these courses, you're still creating more and more as you go along. It's never you don't have to get to a place where you feel that everything is is complete before you start. And yes, amazing. I keep learning different things and different ways of doing this podcast. Sometimes you'll hear me say certain things, and then I'll try this out, and I'll go back and listen to it. It's always a a a a, a a process of unfolding and
Yeah,
expanding. Yes, and growing. And I embrace that.
it's a wonderful thing, right? Like if
Right.
we, I think like arrival is death in a way, no?
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Because
Go
then
ahead. Speak on that.
then we have nowhere to expand anymore.
Right.
And I think what we see in the world today with all the problems going on
Right.
is that so many people are afraid of change.
Mm, right.
And we have to learn to embrace the change because it's never going to stop. The second this change stops, we're not here anymore.
Mm, that is absolutely amazing.
And for this, I think it is so important, the work that you do, the work that I do, the work that all the people do that you interview and talk to, and like that we help the people to come back to themselves
Yes.
and to find the strengths within so that they can cope with an ever-changing world.
Wow. Yes. 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 And I totally resonate with that because I honestly feel that I'm not here to create a following, so to speak. Of course, I want people. That's the word that they use. When people subscribe, they're following you. But I'm not here. I don't think I'm a person for people to follow in that aspect as that I know it all. My purpose is to be show other people their own power. You have your
Yeah,
own power. So not follow my power. But if you do follow my power, just allow it to be an example of what I'm doing so that you can tap into your own. Because I have setbacks, I have things that I go through still that I learn, that I'm learning, and I feel that I'm a work in progress and a masterpiece at the same time, and I feel everybody else is too. And you have to embrace that and get out of your own way, and know your possibilities, and follow that intuition, and allow the universe to come through you. Everybody has that. We all have that,
Yeah,
but we
for sure.
we get distracted, you know.
And we're also much too hard on ourselves. I think like
Right,
most of the we're our own biggest critic, and
right,
that is what's standing in the way of us being limitless in the
right,
end.
right. Yes,
Our,
because
our own limits.
yes, absolutely. And that's what uh you know, you and I are here for, our purpose, and we know it. And I believe everybody's purpose is that, but it might be in different ways, just like expressing yourself artistically or creatively in different ways. The way that we are here to help and assist other people may be different ways, but nonetheless, it's still the same. We're here to uplift and elevate each other in some way, and provide some type of, service that will enhance the lives of not only ourselves but other people. And that's what we're here for. It's like I said, it's simple yet
Yeah,
amazing and complex at the same time.
for
Yes.
real.
Mm,
The beauty of life.
right, right.
And
Amazing. Go ahead.
yeah, I do you want me to say anything to that? Can I?
Yes.
Like I think often we have so much difficulty with people that are hard for us personally, that we disagree with, that are giving us a hard time. But when we start to see that as a gift as well, and if it's only the gift of contrast, of saying, like, this is not how I want to be, this is not how I want to live,
Right.
but everything has its purpose and every person has their purpose, and we can be grateful for every interaction that we have, I think.
Wow. Wow, that is amazing. And that's something that I am now aware of, and something that I have to remind myself quite often, because it doesn't just come naturally quite yet, that aspect of it. And I'm just being transparent and honest. I have to tell myself, hey, wait a minute. This Everything is unfolding and happening for you, not against you, not to you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. So develop that, cultivate that mindset that everything that you go through, every encounter that you have, is meant to elevate you in some way and teach you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And I mean, I suppose you experience racism as well. And
Oh,
so,
yeah.
in
Absolutely, I do.
context, I'm a queer person. So, like
Yeah.
we have had the experience of people not wanting us to live.
Right. Exactly. Right.
And that is not a fun experience.
No, it's not.
And to come to a place to not see that as somebody attacking us, but somebody giving us something is like it's like a really hard,
Yes. Yes. But
but it's
oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
but I think it's possible. Like I think the more we practice, the better we can become in that as well. To give love to everyone, even the ones that hate us.
And I totally believe that, and know that. Um,
Good.
yes, because when I get out of my own way, instead of just allowing the negative aspects, and I slow down, take a breath, I can really kind of see. And even and I, I'll be careful how I say this, but sometimes I feel a little bit of compassion for the person that's giving the hate to me, because I look at them like there's something going on where they're not balanced for them to
Well,
want to give that to me, because I know that I don't give off that energy. And I know I'm not that type of being, for them to be expressing this hate to me, or yes, I know that. So I know it's not me. So I know it's something within them that is limited. Uh it's something that they more work they need to do for them not to radiate this type of energy. So I'm able to look at it that way. And also to, like you said, teach me. It builds character within me, because if I'm able to still send love and peace to someone who does not want me alive, that's elevating me in
Yeah.
some way.
For
Yes,
real. For
it
real.
is. And is
Yeah.
it easy? No. Maybe for some people, but not for me. It's not easy. And to still be not allow anyone else's words or actions to cause me to be resentful and hateful and negative and hold on to those
Yeah.
type of feelings and energy. I know it's good for me, not to do so.
Yeah.
Just to simply observe. And you got to protect yourself. I'm saying mentally, physically, whatever it is. I'm not saying just to allow someone to step on you, but at the same time, you don't have to add to that in your own mind. And
No.
yes, you don't, just because of what somebody else is projecting, does not have to be your own feelings as well. Because I can't say that I hate those that hate me, because I don't. I'm not going to give hate to anyone, you know. Um, that's not what I want inside of me. That can
No. And
yeah,
also not gonna help.
it's not going to help. They're simple. You see, you keep simplifying everything. Uh, uh, it's not going to help in any way.
Yeah.
Simple as that. What? How is it going to improve anything? Because
Nothing.
they hate you. Okay, I hate them back. Okay, now what?
Yeah.
Is that going
Nothing.
to make you feel better? No.
No.
Is it going to put you in more alignment? No.
No. Is it gonna put you in empowerment? No.
Yes, and that's not empowerment. That's giving away your
No.
power, really.
Yeah.
Allowing somebody to take your power in
Yeah.
more ways than one.
Yeah.
Yes. Because now they have your energy, they have you with hate inside of you as well, and they have you thinking negatively about them, which
And
is
look
yeah,
of another way. Yeah.
right, right. And that's the same with anyone that does not mean well for you. They're giving their power to you, because
Yeah.
for them to feel in that way, they're giving you energy. And I
For
heard
real.
and I heard someone say, and this is not how I feel, but you'll understand what this means. I do understand what this person means. He said, and I forgot who it was, but he said, "Go ahead and hate me. It's okay, because I will just use you for your energy."
Yeah. But
Yes,
I mean, that's how public policy works. This is how Trump works.
right. Yes, he uses people for their energy.
Yeah. And like the power, like it doesn't matter how people talk about you. If they talk about you, they give you attention. And so you win. And that's why ignoring somebody is the biggest punishment that you can give somebody, because you're not fueling them with energy.
Rita, you just know how to simplify everything, and I appreciate it.
I've
Thank you.
been thinking about this and studying this for a long time.
Long time, and you can tell, and I can also tell that you are very tapped in to your purpose in life. And I just I just send to you and wish for you continued growth. And I know it is. That's already happening. I can see it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can say that. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but not so much your words, but just the feeling behind those words, the energy that you're projecting, and just the passion that I can feel. Even when you say it so calmly and plainly, I can still feel it. Yes.
Just
Yes, very much. So, before we conclude this segment, are there any last things that you would like to share? Anything that you would like to say? Anything?
Yes, there's one more thing and one more offer that I have that I would quite like to talk about, if that's okay for just
Okay.
a second.
Yes, let's do it.
It's the Wheel of Colors.
Okay. Yes.
And it's a wonderful tool for people who want to know more about themselves. It's kind of like astrology.
Mm,
People write down 13 numbers on a piece of paper, and from that shows basically like a personality profile
okay.
from the way that the numbers are arranged. that can help to find out what your gift is in life, what your hidden gift is in life, and what your core is, what you need to start a project, what you need to finish a project, what you need to manifest. And because everybody arranges the colors in a different way. And it's kind of like when you put on your clothes, you do it in your own unique way. When you stir a pot, you do it in your own unique way. And the same way you write down the numbers in a way that represents your soul in a way and the subconscious.
Wow.
And so this is what actually helped me to get here and to be who I am today. And I wouldn't know who I was the way that I do now if I hadn't discovered this tool, and I'd be super happy to share it with more people who would love to know more about themselves.
Wow. And again, they connect with verenaspilker.com, and that's how they, yes. So I'm saying it here. Go to verenaspilker.com. The links will be in the description of this segment, and find out. Allow her to help you with that color wheel so that you can discover who you are. Yes, to help you discover who you are. Yes.
Well, to know, to get a different view, right?
Like different perspective.
We have, this is what I found, so because we have this idea of what we're meant to do, but it's sometimes hard to pinpoint what it is exactly. And when you get that pointed out one by one, then you know that somebody else sees that in you too. And this is what is so helpful in actually then being able to strengthen those aspects of yourself that you actually already know you have in the talents.
Wow. Amazing. And thank you again for sharing that. You know, one last thing, and I just started doing this. Can you tell us just one sentence, positive, have a nice day, or something like that, in your language, in German? Because I speak to, you know why? Because I speak to so many people from different parts of the world, and I want them to bring not only their, their unique spirit and personality, but also to leave a little bit of their language on here too as well. I think that's amazing that I speak to so many people, and I have not in the past had them share just anything, a positive sentence in their own language.
So I would say, ich wünsche dir einen wunderschönen Tag.
And what is
means
that?
I wish you a wonderful day.
Okay, thank you.
And then I also want to say, like, to everybody watching, you're incredibly powerful. You're wonderful, and you can do great things.
Thank you very much, Verena. I appreciate you again coming on to this podcast and then bringing your incredible value to it and your incredible, unique energies and just knowledge and perspectives. And thank you very much. I appreciate you so much this present moment. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I was very happy to be here. It was really nice to meet you.
Yes, yes. And thank you everyone else that are watching and or listening. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for just adding value to this platform as well, just by, giving it your attention, your energy, your viewership, your time. I appreciate it very much. Please subscribe, hit the like button, share these amazing messages, help the platform grow, help us bring more incredible content like this. Yes, I appreciate you. Hit the Enlighten, Empowered, Evolve website as well, 333empower.com, and go into the description of this videos and hit Verena Spilker's links too, and connect with her as well. Yes, see what amazingness that she has to offer. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Until next time, see you soon. Enlighten, Empowered, Evolved.